Hello, great Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. You're welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending your location. Hey, the zoo. Hey, this is very, very good news. Canadian court declares APC, Tinubu's party, and PDP terrorist organization. Can you imagine that? The main two parties in that zoo country, the Canadian courts have declared two of them, the two parties, as terrorist organization, and also refuses visa to members of the parties that are fleeing whatever, I don't know. So, Tinubu in shock, the thing shock him. And it's a very good news and welcoming news to Biafrans. And also, I hope that Finland President Alexander Storm will learn a lesson and listen to this and do the needful, release Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. And the government he's dealing with, he can see it himself. So let us go. The Federal Court of Canada has upheld a ruling that classifies Nigerian two major political parties, the All Progressive Congress, APC, and the People's Democratic Party, PDP, as terrorist organization, while denying visa to a former member, Douglas Govt, over his decade-long affiliation with both parties. In a judgment delivered on June 17, 2025, Justice Pong Ngo dismissed Douglas' application for judicial review after the Immigration Appeal Division, IAD, found him inadmissible under Canadian Immigration and Refugee Protection Act, IRPA. According to the People's Gazette, the Minister of Public Safety and Emergency Preparedness had urged that the APC and PDP were implicated in political violence, subversions of democracy, and electoral bloodshed in Nigeria. Court records show that Douglas was a PDP member from 1999 to 2007 before joining the APC, where he remained until 2017. He moved to Canada in September 2017 and disclosed his political history. Canadian immigration authorities flagged his affiliations, citing intelligence reports linking both parties to electoral violence and politically motivated killings. The IAD based its decision largely on the PDP's conduct during the 2003 state election and the 2004 local government polls, when the party allegedly engaged in ballot stuffing, vote intimidation, and killing of opposition supporters. The tribunal found that the party leadership benefited from the violence and took no action to stop it, meeting Canadian legal definition of subversion under paragraph 341B1 of the IRPA. Justice Ngo affirmed that mere membership in an organization linked to terrorism or democratic subversion is enough to trigger inadmissibility under paragraph 341 of the IRPA, even without proof of personal involvement. Douglas claimed that political violence was widespread across all Nigerian parties. Dismissed. The court ruled that even flawed Nigerian election constitute a democratic process under Canadian law, and that undermining them qualifies as subversions. The decision effectively ended Douglas' asylum claim, with deportation proceeding expected to follow nests. Yeah, you see, Tinubu, Nigeria government soon herself. These are the same government that prescribe IPOP as terrorist organization. Imagine a terrorist group prescribing another group that is fighting for their independence, that are advocating for their freedom, prescribing them as terrorist organization. But now it has proven that the Nigerian two-party system or two-party whatever group they have over there, PDP and APC, the Canadian court has ruled and that the APC and the PDP are a terrorist organization based on their activities, involvement in the way election is being run over there, and the claims of violence and also buying of individuals during the election in Nigeria. So they placed these two parties. So any member, even if you've served there before, maybe you left, that's what is happening to one of these man now who is claiming asylum in Canada. He was a member of PDP. And after that, he resigned and went to Canada, now seeking for asylum. But his asylum claim was rejected because they placed these two parties in Nigeria as terrorist group because of their involvement in, election malpractice, the buying and violence that is going on in Nigeria. So you see, these people, these countries, they are taking notice of what is happening in Nigeria and they are following up. So those that are involved in all these atrocities in Nigeria, they will get their share one by one. Tinubu own will come, and the people that are in that party, PDP and APC, they will all get their own fair share very soon because these are terrorist organizations. Like we said, Nigerian government prescribed IPOP, freedom fighters, as terrorist organization, which other organization or other country outside Nigeria never prescribed them. They are freedom fighters. But right now, the thing that it has turned against them. So they are the one now that are terrorist organization in that country. So this is a very welcoming news to Biafrans. And also, I hope, like I said before, Finland government will now sit up and see the kind of government they are dealing with and they are supporting by detaining our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, calling him a terrorist. It's quite unfortunate and it's funny. So we hope that this thing will change his mind, the Finland government, the way they are seeing Simon Ekpa as a terrorist, person, which he is not. So we'll stop here. Leave your comment. Bye.